How do you spot someone who's, well, not the brightest bulb in the box? Here's 5 little red flags most folks totally miss. 1. They react. They don't reflect. These people, man, they're always first to blurt something out. Like their mouths in a race, with their brain and the brains losing hard. No pause, no, maybe, I should think before I open my mouth. Wise folks savor that moment of silence before jumping in. But the foolish, silence freaks them out. Maybe 'cause it leaves them alone with their own thoughts. And honestly, who wants that if you're running from the truth? 2. Everything's someone else's fault. Stuck in traffic. Blame the city. Messed up at work. Must be their boss, or Mercury retrograde, or their childhood pet hamster. Anything except, themselves. Some people spend years spinning these epic tales about why life's unfair, but never get around to fixing the actual problem themselves. The longer you dodge responsibility, the more you turn into that guy who is 40 and still blaming his 5th grade teacher for his bad haircut. 3. Validation junkies. Here's the thing: wise minds aren't digging for real answers. They just want a standing ovation. They'll say whatever gets them the most likes, post for the dopamine hit, not because they've got something to say. Authenticity. Theft, not if it means risking a single eye roll. But sometimes being real means you're the only one clapping. Sucks, but that's the price of truth. 4. Run from discomfort like it's on fire. Growth is awkward, sometimes straight up painful. But these folks, they'd rather bail on tough convos, dodge honest feedback, and stick their head in the sand than face anything that stings. Gotta protect that fragile ego at all costs. But hey, if you never poke at the walls of your comfort zone, you might not even notice you're living in a padded cell of your own making. 5. Stuck on repeat forever. Life keeps tossing lessons, but some people just keep failing the test. Same toxic relationships, same facepalm mistakes, same "why does this always happen to me?" rants. If you never bother to look in the mirror and ask what's up, nothing ever changes. Moving in circles isn't progress, it's just dizzying. Bottom line, be picky about who you let rent space in your head. Wise people don't waste time arguing with noise. They watch, they learn, but they don't soak up the chaos. Sometimes, figuring out who you don't want to be, that's where the real glow starts. If you're into truth over trends, growth over gossip, hit that like, subscribe,